Welcome and thank you for stopping by, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. A super exciting episode today. Yes, we've got Cech from Tribe Gaming putting together some 300 IQ attacks with, you ready for this, 10 healers. It's the double walk, Queen and Royal Champion walks in these attacks, and let me tell you, Cech, he's got a resume longer than my arm. You may have heard of him. He was part of the Tribe Gaming team that took 4th place in the World Championships last year, competing again this year, and yes, he just walked away with $13,000 from the Town Hall 13 tournament through ESL. So the guy, yeah, he knows his stuff. I thought that we would feature this attack specifically from Cech. Recently, I've watched him doing Electrone, which has been super exciting. He's amazing with hogs, miners, pretty much any base falls victim to Cech's triples if you give him a few minutes to study it. So I thought this was one of the most exciting and most fun attacks to watch that I've seen in a long time. So many moving parts. Check out the double walk. So the Barbarian King out there on the funnel, the Archer Queen heading in after the defending Archer Queen, CC and Town Hall, and then on the right hand side, you've got the Royal Champion walk, and really a super difficult attack to pull off. There are so many, like I said, different aspects of this attack and so many different things you have to look for. Now, Cech did kind of give me a premiere and talked about what to look for and why he uses this attack. You will notice that the bases in today's episode are relatively similar in design. They're these dual laned or split bases is what Cech called them, where it's almost like two different bases. There's a dead zone or a lane down the middle you can see. The dual walking heroes create that massive funnel that leaves less than half of the base for the rest of the hog riders to move in. Now, obviously not nearly as many hogs as you would normally see from, say, a Queen Charge hog rider, because you've got 10 healers. A massive amount of troop space is being taken by the healers. Crazy attack though, so much fun to watch, and again, not something that the average clasher should probably ever try at home. And most certainly not Galadon. Okay, just saying right now. So first of all, obviously the base design is key to using the 10 healer double walking attack. And of course, you've got to watch out for specific problems. A Royal Champion, great against defenses, but terrible against opposing heroes. So you've got to keep her away from opposing heroes. And sometimes you have to be careful about defenses because she's not going to be able to tank as well as, say, an Archer Queen would in the exact same situation, because she gets closer to defenses to shoot than the Archer Queen does. And because of that, she often finds herself with more defenses firing on her. So it's really particular. It's very picky as far as where you send in the Royal Champion. The Archer Queen's walk is a little simpler. In fact, I feel like it's one of these attacks where once you've gotten, say, Queen Walk Miner, Queen Walk Hog Rider down, then you might consider moving on to this. It's definitely a next level. I would definitely call this a 300 IQ attack. And this time, notice the Barb King on the right-hand side. And the problem that creates is the Royal Champion is making a beeline for the Archer Queen. So check this out. Cech's got a freeze spell to stop the Queen and an Expo, and then a poison spell to mitigate her damage. And sure enough, the Royal Champion walk is going to survive, take out the Archer Queen. Look at the freeze spell right in the middle. Beautiful free spell there, kept the healers behind the Royal Champion from dying early. And that is another thing that Cech says. It's extremely important to consider using those free spells early. Also realizing that you're going to activate the Eagle Artillery. Normally in a Queen Walk, you don't have to worry about that until the remainder of the troops, the hogs or the miners or the Lalo, comes down. Here with 3 heroes and 10 healers in the action, of course the Eagle's gonna wake up, so you have to worry about that. And Cech says be ready with those freezes, those rages on the heroes and the healers, and watch out for scatter shots as well. So here you can see that 53% of the base is down. Here come the Hog Riders on the far side. The Archer Queen is up. The Eagle is annihilating the healers. But the heroes have done their job, and again, the Hog Riders have less than 50% of this base to get down, and the Archer Queen in this one, she survives the big confrontation right there by the Town Hall. The Eagle has gone down, and now your Archer Queen is going to survive to the end. Hog Riders, of course, with the Grand Warden, doing a great job right there, and I don't know. It's an exciting attack. It's one of the more exciting strategies that I've seen used in a long time, and we are not done yet. We're going to watch a couple more attacks here from Cech, including, if you're wondering if this could handle a fully maxed out base, yes, I threw up my base And, well, you'll see the gem challenge at the end of the video, but let's just say that it did cost me. Okay, so Eve Cech, just about wrapping this one up. This was a recent clan war that Tribe Gaming was in, and Eve Cech making it look easy with, okay, well, there's not a lot left in this attack. It was a little bit close, but a couple of Hog Riders and a full health Archer Queen is going to be more than enough to get the job done. Luckily, right here for Eve Cech, he's got the Hog Riders. Otherwise, this most certainly would have been a time fail. Look at the Archer Queen. She's stuck on a wall. The Hog Riders get the job done, and Eve Cech with another flawless attack. All right, so let's move on and take a close look at every play here. Notice right away, it looks like a two-section base, and the Giant comes in. Wall breakers. You see what they did? The wall breakers with the Giant to tank activated the clan castle, and now the triple ice golem threat can come out and be wiped out by the Archer Queen right at the beginning of this attack, rather than freezing a bunch of units right in the middle of this raid. And this is critical, super annoying, as Itsu would say. The triple ice golem clan castle on defense, so popular right now, but not a problem. Good poison. Archer Queen, even with her healers frozen, is going to get all three of the ice golems down and clear the beginning of this raid. Here comes the funneling Barbarian King. That's going to make sure that the Queen heads down that alleyway. So you see she's headed right for the town hall already because of the king right here. So as she finally gets through the third ice golem, there is your royal champion on the far right hand side. So the royal champion to watch right here. Oh, they split up beautifully. The 5 healers staying on their assigned targets, and it's just absolutely ideal. As the queen heads directly to the town hall, the royal champion is going to take out the Inferno Tower. That's going to keep the healers up. And this attack is just poetry. Look at the Archer Queen. You know she's got nowhere else to go. The Barb King down there, doesn't matter that he dies to the heroes. The Archer Queen and the Royal Champion headed for the Inferno Towers, headed for the Town Hall, headed for the Eagle Artillery, and then in come the Hog Riders already. But look at the damage. We are at about 50% right now, and he's got freeze spells, plenty of freezes, and a heal remaining. The Grand Warden following in. Yes, that's a single target Inferno, so RIP the single target Inferno meta. Everybody using ground these days, so many defenders have switched to single target Infernos. Eve Cech did say it is, of course, extremely dangerous for either one of these heroes if you've got a single target Inferno in your path, but obviously he was able to arrange this funnel so that the Hog Riders came in after the single, the 2 heroes came in after the 2 multi-target Infernos. There goes the Barbarian King. The Archer Queen has just been amazing up to this point, and now it's up to the Hog Riders as they work their way through. The healers switch, and the Hog Riders plenty of health, no splash damage defenses left to worry about. It is Royal Champion versus Royal Champion in the middle, and Eve Cech's Royal Champion proves victorious. Beautiful attack, plenty of time left, and another 3-star for Eve Cech and Tribe Gaming. I love this attack. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's let him try a fully maxed out base. I did, and he 3-starred it. So I said, hey, Eve Cech, if you can do that again, I will buy all of the gem packages so that everybody gets the clan gifts. You know, the clan gifts for the free gems when you buy gems. So suddenly there was a little bit of pressure on Eve Cech, and I thought maybe this would make things more difficult for him. Back-to-back triples on this war base, completely maxed out Town Hall 13, every single hero wall defense at its max, and Eve Cech rolling in again. Notice the base, very similar to the Scorpion Monkeys base that we just saw, but a couple of slight differences, and of course Eve Cech pulls out the Ice Golems once again, and the Archer Queen's going to take care of them. This time there's a baby dragon working right there, can't quite get that Wizard Tower down, and in comes the Barb King on the left-hand side. So similar to that last attack, except for instead of coming from the right, he came from the top left. And notice the spectators start to roll in as Tribe Gaming is starting to think that maybe they're getting some free gems out of this attack. Eve Cech so far looking smooth, hasn't dropped in the Royal Champion yet, but check out the Ice Golem. So Eve Cech also saying sometimes getting a tank in there is going to be critical for keeping that Royal Champion alive early. So the Ice Golem grabbing a couple of different defenses, attention. The Royal Champion, here come the healers, and now they can take out the multi-target Inferno. Notice the Archer Queen. She is going to draw the attention of the defending Royal Champion, and hopefully Eve Cech plans the defending Archer Queen as well, because you don't want that defending Archer Queen on his Royal Champion. But the Eagle's on it. The Eagle is firing down on the Royal Champion right now as the Archer Queen moves in, and now the defending Archer Queen frozen. Beautiful timing with a free spell right there from Cech. Stops the Inferno Tower and the defending Archer Queen. The Royal Champion doesn't look good. Just about to go down. She's got her ability already used and she's out of here. So the Archer Queen now has extra healers. It's a massive Queen walk right in the middle. She has gotten the Clan Castle. She has gotten the Barbarian King. But there are a lot of key defenses at the bottom of this base and in the middle. There's a scattershot cannon firing on her right now. Here come the Hog Riders. 50% of this base is down. So many buildings left up top and the Town Hall hasn't even been touched. Tesla's trapping it as well. Can they do it? Look at all the healers. The Archer Queen suffering a lot of damage right here. She's going to have to use her ability. She does. Gets that health back. Giant Bomb takes out the archers. The Queen trying right here. But notice as the Hog Riders move in and sweep ahead of the Archer Queen. Now they're in the lead and headed for that Town Hall. The Archer Queen is down and now the healers switch over to the Hog Riders. Town Hall firing, Teslas burning, Grand Warden and so lots of healers in behind. There's a cleanup P.E.K.K.A. Wizards. 87% damage as the Hog Riders. Giant Bomb doesn't look good, but the Hog Riders are in there. And here comes the ability, beautifully timed as the Town Hall goes down for that second star. 92% damage and 33 seconds left in this attack. Plenty of time for Cech to get the job done. Tons of Hog Riders everywhere, making it look easy. The final buildings fall and Cech 3 stars my base. Back to back for Tribe Gaming. A fully maxed out Town Hall 13 falls to 10 healers. And Galadon, well, it's time for me to live up to my promise because I told them I would buy everybody gems, the free gems with the clan gifts, if Cech was able to triple it back to back, and he did, making it look easy. So yes, I made sure that I had used code Galadon active first, of course, because we always do that. And then I went ahead and popped on over, picked up all of the available gift packages, and of course, that was some free gems for Tribe. The least I could do. So much fun to watch these guys. So appreciative of being part of Tribe Gaming. I hope that you guys are ready for an amazing World Championship Series this year. It is going to be insane. Right now, these Tribe Gaming players are at the top of their game. I fully expect them to qualify in one of the first qualifiers in Poland this year. Super excited for that, and who knows, maybe I'll even get a chance to stop by and visit them. Thank you guys for visiting me and sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You are the true Gala fam, and I appreciate every gosh darn last one of you, so get out there and make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks. Galadon, that Cech fella, he can join my clan. I approve.